Hear ye, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Boruto was, well, not was, what if Boruto went rogue, part 2. Now, I'm gonna be doing probably what if Boruto was reincarnation of Madara, when I actually watch Boruto and actually get further into the series. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do that. But I will probably be doing what if Boruto had the system part 2, and what if Naruto was the Sage of Six Path son part 2 today, probably. Probably not this time. I don't know what I'm doing, but okay. So, let me do a recap on what happened last time. Boruto. He is, well, he went rogue because of his, father, Naruto. Also, can I mention one thing? If in original canon, you know how, and if Naruto kind of just did that whole thing and Boruto just decided to go rogue, I would have actually watched Boruto more. Like, I would have loved to see Boruto just go rogue and see Sakura trying to save him. As a daughter from a rogue ninja and a son from a hero, the son of the hero goes rogue, and the daughter of the rogue becomes a hero. I would actually like to actually see that in original canon Boruto, but it never happened, which I'm sad. Instead, of going into this whole Otsutsuki Kawaki thing, blah blah blah. Yeah, nah. So sorry about distracting you, but back to the recap. So Boruto, he is, well, what's it called? He went rogue. Of course, he met Hawkeye. Why the hell do I keep saying Hawkeye? No, Hawkeye the Ninth, because he is, well, the ninth of his, family and all that. Because the original was the strong swordsman, but of course some of them didn't become that strong as the ninth one. But of course, he's told Boruto, eat this because you're hungry. Realized that he just gave him the fruit. Shit. He did a fucking Zoro, just like, fuck, I gave him the wrong thing. But whatever. Boruto eats it, and of course decides to go with Hawkeye and his other crew. Meets Crocodile, who has a Suna Suna no Mi. Meets Flamingo, who has the Ito Ito no Mi. Meets Zakon, who has the Rumble Devil Fruit. And also meets, well, two others that are 14 years old. And all of those other ones were 12 years old. But the 14-year-old kids that had two Devil Fruits, one had an ice and one had a fire, basically. I'm going to call the fire one Ace. And the other one, what should I call him? Ice. Yuke. Yeah, that's his name, Yuke. Now, yeah. So the ice user is a light skin, while the fire user is a dark skin. Yeah. He's from the Cloud Village, and one was from, well, sort of the Snow Village. Yeah. The Suna Suna no Mi was from the, the Sand Village. The Ito Ito no Mi was, well, a civilian sort of with large amount of chakra, but yeah. He was a noble, but he ran away from home, so of course. Yeah. He met, Hawkeye. The Rumble no Mi, he was from also from the Cloud Village, but he ran away because he didn't want to become a ninja. Because he wanted mostly to become a civilian, but his parents wouldn't let him. So, yeah. So, of course, he ran away and all that. So, yeah, Hawkeye met all these kids and all that. And told them, yeah, you can join me, whatever, in my pirate crew. So, in his pirate crew, there's a bunch of snipers who, have guns and all that. Swords, blah, blah, blah. You get the deal. Also ninjas. Some rogue ninjas. So, yeah. With that happening, they left the Land of Waves to go to a village to help them out to get the reputation out. Of course, back to Naruto, he was worried about his son because his wife and daughter were about to murder him with the Byakugan using the Gentle Fist. Now, would Boruto have the Byakugan? I never mentioned that later. I will mention that later also. Now, Boruto. He was also meeting a girl from the Mist Village, because they also did some missions and all that. And of course, Boruto's teammates are, well, his teammates are, well, Flamingo, Crocodile, and Zakon, because they are still 12 years old. They met a girl named, I forgot what I call her. Yeah, Salana. That's what I call her. Salana. She was a very skilled ninja that was in the Ambu's sort of like the missing track ninjas. Of course, she was getting chased out because she went rogue. And of course, this is where Bartos and his team kind of went and killed them easily. Now, yeah. Of course, they saved Salana's like sisters and all that. Her twin sister and also her sort of younger triplet sister and all that. But yeah, one was called Nezra and the other one, I forgot what I call her. I think I call her Ziana? I think that's what I call her. Now, of course, yeah, I also did a 4-year time skip. The older kids are now 18, while Baruto and the others are about 16. And yeah, I also mentioned about how Baruto encounter Sasuke and like Team 17, 10, or 15. I'm actually going to change that. So, let me begin. Baruto, after kind of smashing Sasuke into the ground, just Sasuke. There's no Team 15 and there's no Team 7. Sasuke was the one to actually go do an errand and all that. Even though he didn't want to do it. But yeah, Sasuke was smashed down to the ground, and of course, Baruto screamed out that this guy's dangerous, we must stop him. And of course, every pirate and ninja and sort of everyone gets ready. Sasuke gets back up and says, damn it, Baruto. I see. You decide to attack me because you don't want me to go after you and after these people. I wouldn't either if you would have come with me, with just surrendering. Your father's worried about you. And Baruto says, my father, that bastard's never was my father. And of course, Sasuke says, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. He pulls out a sword and rushes at Baruto, slicing him, looking like he sliced him in half. Of course, it just stitched back with the blue flames. Because, yeah, he was still in the hot double fruit phoenix form. Yeah, he just had his wings and blue flames. Yeah, his hands. Of course, he kind of jumped away from Sasuke. And Sasuke says, damn it, Baruto, come here. He tried to use Amaterasu. Baruto went away because he noticed what the attack was going to hit him. Because Baruto has Conqueror's Hawking. Yes, he does have Conqueror's Hawking. I will mention what color it is. He has Aberration Hawking. So he already knew where the attack was going to hit him. And he has Armor Hawking. So yeah. So of course, he jumped away and all that. Well, flew away. And of course, Sasuke said, fine. He tries to pull out the sword and use, his lightning sword on it. Yeah. And chases after Baruto until this is where Hawkeye comes out and pulls out the tiny sword, the little cross sword and all that, and blocks Sasuke's attack with just ease. But this is where Baruto says, Father. And Hawkeye said, are you okay, Baruto? Yes, I am. Good. You dare attack one of my children. And of course, Sasuke gets back and he's just amazed and shocked and amazed with the fact that Hawkeye just easily blocked his attack with just a tiny knife. It looks like you can easily cut fruit with it. Just blocks that shit. Now, of course, this is where Sasuke says, move out of the way. This is not your fight. Hawkeye says, this is my fight. You're attacking one of my lieutenants. Now, I should have mentioned also that I'm changing that Baruto's actually a lieutenant. Well, yeah, not a commander. The 1 and 2 commanders are the older kids, and while Baruto's actually not commander, he's a lieutenant 1, and lieutenant 2, is Sakon. Or not Sakon, not lieutenant. So Baruto's lieutenant 2, and lieutenant 1 is, Flamingo. Flamingo's a little bit stronger, more strategy, and better at using the fruit. So yeah. So, of course, Hawkeye says, you dare attack one of my lieutenants. You are just a ninja and you dare attack him. Now, of course, Hawkeye does have the giant sword, but he's only using the tiny one. Being a savage about it. Of course, this is where Sasuke says, move out of my way. tries to run past him, but of course Sense gets slashed in like his like chest, and he was like, well, not chest, like slashed with a little knife. He gets stabbed, and of course he had to jump back away. Sasuke, of course, he coughed out blood, and he's like, ow! This person's too dangerous. I need to get to Boruto. He said in his mind scheme. Of course, this is what Hawkeye says. I'm not letting you get to Boruto. He is my son, and I won't let you hurt him. And Boruto said, Dad, do you want me to help you? Well, stepdad or something like that, however you like to say. Hawkeye says, no, it's okay. I will do this. I will slay him. And Boruto says, but wait, Dad, I forgot to tell you a secret. That man has something called the Renegon. He gets to teleport and all that. And Hawkeye says, interesting. Frickin' Sasuke says, damn it, Bart, you're not supposed to tell Leaf Village secrets. And Boruto, well, he kind of just flew away. It looks like he flew away, but he actually speed really fast and letting go of his like Falcon mode and just grabbing Sasuke's eye and pulling back and jumping back towards Hawkeye. Sasuke screamed very loud because Sasuke thought that Boruto left and all that. And of course, Hawkeye knew that, Boruto always does that just to get enough speed. And of course, he takes out the Renegon. And Boruto says, I got his Renegon. Now he's perfectly, not useless. He still has his Sharingan, but yeah. Hawkeye says, okay. Should we kill him, Boruto? And Boruto says, no. It's better if we don't. We can use him as ransom if the Leaf Village ever attack us. And Hawkeye says, good. So he kind of pulls away his tiny sword and all that, and just pull out his bigger sword. And he just was right in front of Sasuke. Pulls out the sword, just slash him. A giant gap of slash was already on Sasuke. And Sasuke was like, damn it. And passes back out. So Hawkeye is way stronger than Sasuke. That's what I'm just gonna say. Because Hawkeye was, the original was the #1 swordsman. He was the strongest. And he easily beat Zoro, who was supposed to be stronger, but also got trained by Hawkeye for Zoro and all that. But Hawkeye did train Zoro and all that. And you see how Zoro, how he is? He's full badass in One Piece. But I'm not that far. I've just seen a bunch of anime clips. I know I should stop with that. Yeah. So yeah. Sasuke has actually been taken away from other pirates and all. And of course, some of the rogue ninjas, they know a little bit of sealing jutsu. So they seal Sasuke's chakra away and also put a, to cover Sasuke's eye, his Sharingan away to seal it. With something like covering it up and all that. So yeah, Sasuke is right now in prison in the whole pirates. Now the the Hawks, they already proved the way when, of course, Sasuke got easily defeated. They were like, we're not impressed with this kid. God damn it. Well, not kid, they were kind of disappointed and Sasuke just thinking he was gonna defeat Hawkeye. But they already knew this guy was not really Hawkeye, the #1 swordsman a long time ago, but a descendant of him. Still, they already knew that Sasuke was going to lose. If this is Hawkeye's descendants, then, yeah, it looks the same, but they're different. But yeah. With that, Boruto said, okay. So what do I do with this eye? Hawkeye says, keep it. If you want to ever switch out eyes, probably just switch it out. And Boruto says, okay, father, thank you. So of course, Boruto kind of flew back towards the others and all that. And of course, this is where Boruto kind of goes and do a mission. Not by himself. He actually takes, Crocodile with him. Now, both him and Crocodile went towards a sort of how should I say, what the fuck I'm fucking saying? What the fuck am I saying? Blah. I mean a district call and all that, not district call, a distress call, or whatever, that people needed help and all that. So yeah, from bandits and all. So when they get there, they saw that the bandits were trying to kill this kid. That this kid was trying to protect his mother, but his mother was already dead and all that, cause she got stabbed in like the head. But of course, the kid still tried to protect her mother. Not her mother, his mother. Is a guy. He's only about 14 years old. Now, of course, he tried to use like vines and realized that, well, when Boruto was flying, realized this kid was using vines. And realized that that isn't chakra. That must be another devil fruit user. Yes, this kid is using a devil fruit power that he ate when his parents kind of gave it to him for when he was 14. So yeah. But yeah, he's only about 14 years old. Now, of course, Boruto helps the kid by killing the other bandits, and of course, Crocodile easily kills the other ones. Now, this time, Crocodile does have, well, the golden claw and all that, because he likes it. Well, of course, he does have a second hand, okay? He just does it because, yeah, it seems so cool for him. Boruto says, whatever. Of course, Boruto says, "Are you okay, kid?" The kid kind of gets scared, but of course, Boruto shows like a smile, a genuine smile, and kind of the kid gets more friendlier towards Boruto. But when he sees Crocodile, he kind of scared of Crocodile. Boruto says, "Damn, he must be scared of your ugly ass." Crocodile says, "What the fuck you just called me, you little shit?" Boruto's just laughing. Of course, dodging, well, the sand attacks from Crocodile, and Crocodile is pissed at Boruto. And of course, the kid is kind of laughing a little bit. And of course, well, Boruto went to look for anyone that survives this attack. Found out not many people survived. Only the kid. So Boruto says, "Do you want to come along with us?" And the kid say, "Sure." Because he didn't have anyone. All these parents are dead and all that. And he sees Boruto as more of a big brother. So yeah. Of course, Boruto sort of trains with the kid and using his devil fruit power and all that. So the kid is using like vines. It's mostly nature. It's like a devil fruit full of like using nature attacks and all that. So yeah, think of it like if the kid uses okay, what it kind of his abilities is one ability is similar to that of Joseph Joestar's stand user. You know, the purple what's it called? Hermit? Purple Hermit? No. Is it? Yeah, I can't remember. Purple Hermit and uses those purple vines to swing around. Yeah, that's one of the kid's ability, but instead of being purple, it's green. Green with like red thorns. So yeah, and also I can like launch green what's it called? Vines from the ground if the ground is, well, dirt and all that. Or stone. Whatever he likes to do. Yeah, but yeah. The kid has become more friendlier towards Boruto and still doesn't like Crocodile, but Crocodile, he can just say, "Yeah, I can handle it, kid, whatever, blah, blah, blah." Now, of course, there's other people that kind of join. And of course, there are devil fruit users. Like, how should I say? A person kind of joined, but instead of being a devil fruit user, he looked more like a fishman. And this is, well, from, well, Atlantis. This guy kind of just joined because, yeah, why not? He wanted to become a pirate when he was in Atlantis or whatever. So, yeah. Now, he looks like what's called Kisame, but more of a fish. Okay? So, of course, he joins, and of course, he looks 16 years old. And, yeah, he's not really an old person. He's 16 years old. He kind of looks like that, but yeah. So, he does, like, kind of use water attacks and all that. He, like, manipulates water, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Now, his name is Hagoshike. Now, the kid's name, I didn't even mention what the kid's name was. The kid's name is Marathon. I'm just thinking of random names. Marathon. Yeah. Now, he is just, well, being happy with Boruto and all that, because he sees Boruto as an older brother. Now, the kid's hair is kind of orange, like orangey. So, yeah. So, yeah. Both Boruto and Zakon are really good at a duo, but him and Crocodile, yeah, not very great. They just kind of hate each other. So, yeah. Now, and what's it called? An attack happened on their village one day. Now, this was about 6 months. Not 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Someone that has a sort of red aura behind him. Not really red aura, but like a red thing behind him floats. And he looks like he's floating, and he sort of covered his face, and he's like white and big and all that. This is Kimishiki. Utsusuki. Momoshiki Utsusuki, he's somewhere else. And Urishiki, whatever that fish guy, the guy that has the weapon that he can fish people's chakra away. I can't remember what the hell his name was again. I'll search it up later. But this Kimishiki guy is right now attacking them. Now, he tries to attack this village so he can get more like fruit for Momoshiki and all that. Food and blah 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 chakra. Now he can't really sense that many chakra and all that. Instead, he has, well, gets sliced in half by Hawkeye. Hawkeye says, "What the hell is this? Who are you, bastard?" Kimishiki says, "Fuck you, karma." What? Karma seal does not work on Hawkeye. Hawkeye, he uses like how should I say? Conqueror's Hawking. Screw it. To like, push back Kimishiki down and all that, and tells him, Kimishiki knows that he's gonna die and can't use the Karma Seal because I'm gonna say that you need to be sort of a high-ranking Utsusuki, and he's sort of a medium Utsusuki, like Momoshiki and all that. And so with that happening, he can't put the Karma Seal on him, so he just says, "I'm here with two others. You will die, but Momoshiki Utsusuki and Uchuraka and Utsusuki," whatever his name was. I'm talking about this guy, but yeah, Kimishiki just decided to snitch and say this guy is at the sand village or something, somewhere where there's a lot of sand, and so, he's over there because he's right now trying to extract the One Tails, and he's sort of fighting against Gaara, Kankuro, and also, Gaara's children. So, Yadu, whatever her name is, the one that kind of looks like Tomari, but also kind of uses sound waves or whatever. The one that kind of fought against Shikadai and the tuning exam. So, yeah. And also the guy that has Iron Sand and the other puppet guy that has a mask. So yeah, that's happening right now. And Boruto says, "Hawkeye, should we go towards the Sand Village to kill the Utsusuki? Because what happens if the Utsusuki comes towards us, try to kill us or something?" Hawkeye says, "Fine. But he does say there's another Utsusuki. I must send, a bunch of people to go find the other Utsusuki. If the one that's in the Sand Village, if it's not there, then come back and go find the other one. You are going with what's called Crocodile, since Crocodile is able to use sand very better in there." Crocodile nods and both Boruto nods. So of course Boruto turns into the Falcon and does kind of just grab what's it called, Crocodile from like the shoulders and just fly towards Sand Village. Now the Utsusuki is saying, "Oh you won't be able, but let me have the One Tails and Chicken." Of course, Gaara's trying to hold back and using the sand wall. He used the sand wall, but the string still kind of went through it. It's kind of pulling the One Tails out of Gaara and all that. And of course, the others are kind of just trying to help, like, Kankuro and his children, whatever, blah blah blah. You get the point. Are trying to help and trying to get Gara away from this guy. Of course, they can't do anything, and of course the Iron Sand users trying to like use Iron Sand at the Suzuki and can't do anything. He's like, no, father, I won't let you lose or die, and he can't do anything until the Utsutsuki just keeps laughing and all that. So of course the Utsutsuki's about to pull out the one tails and all that. He just needs a little bit more of a pull and all that. But before even doing that, this is where Boruto comes out of nowhere. He already lets go of Crocodile onto the sand and says, go on yourself. I gotta get faster though, just in case he takes out the one tails. And it's already a huge problem if it does happen for like the fourth Shinobi, you know how what happened in the fourth great Shinobi War or whatever. Crocodile says, sure, why not? Go ahead. So of course Boruto boosts up his flames and all that, and his speed to fly extremely fast. No one actually noticed it, but the Utsutsuki that just feels like he got kicked on the face. Yes, Boruto, instead of using his leg of the falcon, he kind of switched it out for his showing his actual real foot and all that, and just kicks what's it called, the Utsutsuki right in the freaking face. Now the Utsutsuki lets go of the dissipates the what is it called? The chakra rod, whatever. I'm just gonna call it chakra rod. Rod to fish things, whatever. Let's go of it, and also let's go of the trying to take out the one tails. Everyone was confused who the hell this person is. It's just like saying, was that a fucking phoenix? They're confused and what the hell that is. Gara is saying, what the hell is that? Boruto lands down on the ground, already just turned to his normal human form, and he's just like, sup bitch. And the Utsutsuki, Uraraku Utsutsuki, I'm just gonna call it Uraraku Utsutsuki. I don't remember how to say it that well. So, of course, this is where Gara noticed who this kid is, still a kid, but teenager, kid, person is. This is Boruto Uzumaki, the kid that went, missing 4 years ago during the tuning exams. Gara says, Boruto, in such a low, quiet voice. The only person that managed to hear him was his, his son, who's now 16, who uses Iron Sand. And the Iron Sand user was like, that kid, he cheated. He's here? What is that form, father? Gara says, I have no clue. We better keep quiet till we're actually Boruto gets alerted. If we can get towards, Naruto and warn about we found his son, maybe, I can finally repay Naruto of all his deeds. But Naruto does, and then what's called Gara's son. I don't remember his name that much. Wait, let me figure out what. Shiki, that's his name. He was like, so should we help him out, the Utsutsuki? The Utsutsuki says, who the fuck just kicks me? He just looks at the blonde hair that's standing right in front of him. Boruto says, sup, bitch. Of course, Boruto has his hands in his pockets and all that, but we're not even giving no fucks about the Utsutsuki. He's not even serious that much. The Utsutsuki says, ugh, whoever the fuck you are, you won't be able to survive me. So of course the Utsutsuki pulls out his fishing rod and throws the rod at tries to slice at Boruto. Boruto, he recovers his hands and armor hawking and punches the attack, breaking the fishing rod. And then Utsutsuki jumped back and said, what the? How? Gara was just shocked and amazed and kind of scared if Boruto can easily just be able to fight against his Utsutsuki or whatever. Boruto says, why are you screaming so loud? Calm down. I just punched your freaking fishing rod away. What's wrong? You're starting to piss me off. Boruto says, I mean, it's not the first time I piss people off. And then Utsutsuki says, really? Are starting to piss me off? Die. But he kind of takes out his eyes not his eyes. He turns them into a blue Ragon and sees if Boruto's really gonna start attacking. Come on, fight me. Tries to punch against Boruto. Boruto dodges his attack, dodges his other attack, dodges. He's predicting, well, what's called the Utsutsuki's attacks. And when Boruto, like, attacks him, he knows that, well, the Utsutsuki's gonna dodge because the Utsutsuki's eyes can actually see that the attack is gonna hit him. But Boruto stops with that kick and kicks the other way, kind of knocking the Utsutsuki back into, well, another way. Kicks him into the right side. The Utsutsuki says, you were gonna kick me from the left. What the hell? Boruto says, I switched my mind. Can I not kick you to the right? And the Utsutsuki said, fucking bullshit. These eyes are able to see into the future. How the fuck did you see my future instead of I seeing the attack? Boruto says, your eye sucks. Go get better new ones. And the Utsutsuki says, oh really? Fine. He takes out both his eyes and eats them, and of course goes into that one mode where he turns into this and has this golden Renegon on like his forehead with the two golden eyes, Byakugan. And the Utsutsuki says, this is my final form. You think you can stop me now? He rushes at Boruto, tries to punch against Boruto with the speed of blinding speed. Boruto closes his eyes and easily dodges the attack. Gaara thought that the attack already hit Boruto. It misses. The Utsutsuki widened his eyes and said, how? How do you dodge it? No, I can't believe you can easily dodge my attacks. Boruto says, please, like I hell. Your attacks are weaker than I ever thought. My attacks are weak? My attacks are weak? What the hell do you mean? Boruto says, oh, I won't even need to hit you. You'll probably faint from this attack. He is saying, really? You think you're that cocky? Boruto closes his eyes and then widens him, using Kankura's hawking. Everyone felt the pressure. The guy with the mask and Kankura has sort of weak will, I'm gonna say that. I don't know if Kankura has weak will, but I know the other one does. The one with the face mask and sort of uses puppets. He passes out. Yadu. Her name, I don't really know how to say it. Yadu, something like that. She kind of almost faints too, but she managed to kind of get strong enough will to just try to. She feels the pressure and all that, and she's about to pass out. Kankura's the same. Gaara and Shiki are both just feeling this pressure. Shiki's about to pass out. Gaara is just like, damn it. What is this? Shikaku inside him says, that is the supreme color, Hakin. Kankura's Hakin. So, it seems this kid has it. It's interesting. Gaara, you aren't going to be able to defeat him at all, or capture him. If he can easily go toe to toe with an Utsutsuki, there's no way in hell you are able to capture him. The Utsutsuki feels this pressure. He's falling down to the ground. He was in mid-air and right now he's falling out to the ground. He's almost about to pass out. He's like, what the hell is this pressure? Boruto just says, oh, you are about to lose. And the guy says, you think you're that cocky, kid? Haha, you little brat. And of course, a sand knives attack the Utsutsuki, piercing there were 6 knives that pierced him, all in the chest. And the Utsutsuki went, what the? This is where Crocodile is saying, well, you're having a lot of fun, Boruto. Well, now it's my turn. He gets right from the Utsutsuki and puts his hand on his face, drying up the Utsutsuki and just turning him to nothing but sand. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Now, of course, Crocodile would just drain his whole power, so he can't put a Karma Seal on Crocodile neither. I'm gonna say that Utsutsukis cannot really put a Karma Seal on the Double Fruit users, since the Double Fruit users do not use chakra. That's how I'm explaining. That's how. There's not really. I mean, this is just a what if, so I mean, yeah. So he easily gets destroyed by the Sunasuna no Mi. And Crocodile say, "So, Boruto, you had a lot of fun. Too bad for you, I ruined your fun." Weakling. And this is where Gara noticed who this guy is. The person next to Boruto. This is basically So, Gara realized that this person that's next to Boruto is Song Sing. Someone that was a kid in the, what's called Sand Village that could actually use sand manipulation, but it was a weaker version towards that of Gara or anyone else. And of course, Gara was kind of harsh to the kid and told him that you cannot become a ninja with that low of a chakra, and also your sand being worse than that of normal. Shinki remembers the kid, and the kid was sort of crying after that. The kid just says, "Let go of me," whatever. Or not let go of me, but let me leave. Because Song Sing was trying to leave the village, and of course Shinki tries to stop him. Because Song Sing did not want it to become a ninja no more, because even though what's called Shinki says, "My father must have been rude, must have been mean to you, but at least become a ninja or something. Try." Song Sing says no. So that's what Shinki, Shinki and also Gara remember. They're from the memories. And this is where Gara says, Song Sing. And Crocodile turns around and sees Gara and Shinki and also Yodu. Now, Crocodile did have a little crush on what's called Yodu, or whatever her name was. I think that's how you say. Wait, let me see. Yodo, that's her name. Of course, she kind of realizes it's basically Song Sing, someone that actually was kind to her and all that. And, well, yeah, kind to her and all that. Shinki said, "Song Sing, it's been a while. Why are you here now? Are you with him?" He points to Boruto. And Song Sing says, "Huh, I don't remember that name. It's been a while since people actually call me from that name. My name isn't Song Sing no more. It's Crocodile. And you can screw off, Kazakage. You might have told me that my dreams will never become reality, but I'll show you what dreams are made of." And of course, he summons a sandstorm. Gara was shocked that he could control now just a lot of sand around him. Like, basically, Crocodile creates sand pillars and about sand spikes all around him, and also turning those spikes into like looking like they have metal in it to sharp weapons and all that. And says, "You're gonna die, Kazakage. You told me I couldn't become a hero, or not a hero, a ninja, a chunin. You wouldn't even let me go into the chunin exams. But I'll show you all. I'll kill you all." Boruto saying, Yodo, that's her name, right? Yodo says, she was scared, and then says, she nodded her head towards Boruto. Boruto says, "You look kind of cute." And she blushes, and Crocodile says, "Bruh, really? You actually just flirting with people right now in the middle of me trying to murder them?" Boruto, what the fuck? Boruto says, "What? I'm just saying. It's not my fault. You tried to kill them for what reason? Something?" And Crocodile, "You little shit." And Boruto says, "Oh, come on, Song Sing. Don't be so mad about it." Crocodile says, "I will fucking murder you right now here, Boruto." Uzumaki, Boruto says, "First of all, I will fucking murder you before you even talk about that name." Now, he's pissed. Boruto is pretty damn pissed, because he does not like his last name at all. He likes it when it's a mention of, well, the whirlpool and all that. But when it reminds him of his, like, old father, he hates it. He doesn't care if it's, well, related towards the blows of the whirlpool. So, Crocodile says, "Yeah, it doesn't feel good to have a name that's cursive and all that. And Boruto says, "Whatever." Boruto says, I can care less on whatever you want to talk about. This is where someone who is pretty big kind of just flies, and it looks like he's in a, what's it called, dragon form and all that. Because he ate a, how should I say, a dragon fruit. Well, not really a dragon fruit, more like a dinosaur. You know when, what's it called, how One Piece is right now just fighting against, well, right now, in just virtual canon for One Piece and all that, how Luffy kind of fights against a bunch of dinosaurs, and there's one guy named King who turns into whatever that dinosaur is or whatever. Yeah, there's someone that actually came towards Boruto and Crocodile before Crocodile was actually gonna kill the Kazekage. This guy is named Kingen. Kingen. He is someone that joined the, what's it called, pirates, because he was bored the fuck out of his mind in his village, and he ate a fruit like this, and people hated him anyway. So yeah, he is flying over there, and of course there's someone, well, behind him, someone that has eaten a dragon, a devil fruit that is, well, a dragon fruit. It turned into the dragon, just like what's his name? This guy that can turn into a dragon. Yeah, someone else kind of has that fruit in the crew, in the pirates, with Boruto. But this guy is way smaller. He's 16. Same with Kinglen. That's what I think I call him. Kingen was also 16 that were flying towards him. Now, the guy isn't that big of a dragon, so yeah. And his name is Sang Jing-un. Jing-un. No, not Sang Jing. Jing-un, that's his name. They decide to appear and scream out, Boruto, second lieutenant, and Crocodile, can you please stop attacking? We found the other Utsutsuki. Boruto, he flew up with his wings already out and was about to transform to a bird. And says, what do you mean you found the other Utsutsuki? We found the other Utsutsuki. Hawkeye told us to go contact you since you were the nearest ones towards it. And really, we can't really fight against him because we're not as strong as you guys. Boruto nods and says, Crocodile, stop fighting, get over here. Of course, Crocodile says, what do you want? Another Utsutsuki battle, you say? It'd be so much interesting than fighting these weaklings. Boruto says, if you don't get over here in the last 3 seconds, I'm about to leave you in the dust. And he says, come on, you gotta have me and all that. Don't worry, I'll be there short and soon. Boruto grabs, Crocodile transforms into the falcon, grabs Crocodile and flies. All the sand just collapses. Crocodile says, no, what are you doing? And of course, Boruto says, get over here, Kingun and Jimun. Jimun and Kingun says, yes, sir. Flying with, Boruto. Boruto says, one of you keep, Crocodile with you guys. Right now, I'm gonna have to speed all the way over there. Yes, sir. So, of course, Boruto flies up, lets go of Crocodile, and Crocodile says, no, you bastard! Kingen got him and all that. And, well, not Kingen, not Song. Jimun got him and all that. And he says, get back here, Boruto! Boruto says, see you, sucker. And just flies extremely fast. He just flew so fast that no one actually saw him. He's flying incredibly, almost that of light speed, but not as fast. So, right now, let me get to the Leaf Village. The Leaf Village is in massive chaos. Everyone, Naruto's old friends and all that, not old friends, Naruto's friends are, right now on the ground, kind of got easily defeated by Momoshiki. And, of course, this is where Naruto's fighting against Momoshiki. Naruto is wishing that Sasuke is here to help him out, but he doesn't know where Sasuke has been in the last 6 months. 6 months. And, of course, not 6 months, about 7 months. Of course, Boruto's teammates, Team 7, or his friends from Team 15, this or that and all that. And also Hinata and Hinwari are right now just sort of badly damaged because Momoshiki did not like what's it called hold back. Right now he's fighting against Naruto, and right now he has Naruto from the throat and having his like hand right now trying to drain at Naruto's like heart chakra and trying to pull out the nine tails. With that happening, so Boruto is right now just flying really fast towards the Leaf Village, and who he sees right now is Naruto easily getting extracted his nine tails. Since Momoshiki cannot find Kimishiki or the other Uzutsuki, so he has to do this solo and has easily defeated a bunch of humans. Now, when he is trying to extract the nine tails, this is where Boruto comes and actually gets his claw out and grabs, not grabs Momoshiki. He kind of gets out of one of his legs out of the whole bird form and all that into just his normal feet and all that, and kicks the fuck out of Uzutsuki Momoshiki into a couple walls. Naruto was confused who the hell was to help him and actually kicked him away. He's hoping Sasuke was the one to actually do it. Of course, Naruto cannot see right now because he's right now just breathing and all that and seeing if Kurama's okay. Kurama says, yeah, I'm okay. He took only 50% of my chakra. Damn it. Naruto. I hope Sasuke is here to actually help us and all that. What he sees is not Sasuke. A blue bird is right now in front of him. Which Kurama says, what the? Phoenix? Everyone else thinks Phoenix? Now, what this is not a phoenix, it's a falcon. So, yeah. But no one knows what the hell is it. So, Boruto, he transformed out of the, what's called falcon and gets into this, original 16-year-old, how he looks like. Now, he does not have a scar like this or anything. But, yeah. Now, Boruto, he is, just looking at Momoshiki. Momoshiki stands up and says, were you the one to kick me in the face, you damn human? Boruto says, no. It was this dumbass right here. You just suck at his shadow clone. And Momoshiki was like, are you blaming others for your mistake or whatever? Boruto says, no. Why would I? And of course, Momoshiki says, whatever, you're dead meat. Boruto says, yeah, right. Boruto jumps down out of the crushed building that he was on. The building he was on is basically the Hokage Tower. It was kind of destroyed and all that. And of course, Naruto was like, he tried to say Boruto, but he couldn't. Because Boruto jumps down. And yeah. Now, with that happening, Boruto jumps down and said, well, you are the other Otsutsuki that, this is the third Otsutsuki that I have encountered and killed. And Momoshiki says, what do you think you're actually gonna kill me? Ha, you're just a weakling. Now die. He tries to, grab Boruto. Boruto jumps back. And of course, Boruto covers his arms with the armor hawking and punches at, Momoshiki. Momoshiki just thought that, what the hell is that? And gets punched in the face and just gets knocked into another wall. And Boruto, there was a bunch of rubble around him and all that. And so Boruto, I should mention this, but Boruto actually when he's 16 right now, he's good with using his, double fruit, the Tora no Mi, double fruit. But, so Boruto has two new double fruits. When he was sort of, doing, ranked missions and all that, and easily taking out a bunch of people with his team and all that, Crocodile, Flamingo, and Iwasakon, Boruto kind of stumbled until he stumbled onto two fruits and two different missions. One was, kind of weird for him. It was sort of very spiky in multiple edges. It kind of looks like, it had a green top and all that, and it had a bunch of explosions and, not explosions. It looks like a bunch of spikes and the lines were kind of straight going towards the little spikes and all that. Boruto eats it and all that, and Boruto's his power was called, that fruit was called the bone. Wait, what's it called? It's called the Bume Bume no Mi. Now that's just called Boom Boom fruit. And that's just a fruit I thought of. Okay, he has explosions. That's his second power. But his other power is called the Tremo Tremo double fruit. Basically, that's Whitebeard's fruit. Boruto has three double fruits in total. And why he's not dead, I'm gonna say it's sort of something happening with the Uzumaki. His Uzumaki genes, since the Uzumaki genes kind of heal him and also give him a lot of chakra, also lets him live longer and all that. So yeah, Boruto's kind of Uzumaki genes kind of mixed up with those devil fruits, kind of letting him have them without dying. Anyone else with his other teammates, they would have died in an instant trying to consume two of them. And I think there is a secret where they can, what's it called, Blackbeard from One Piece actually, there's a secret for him to actually consume two of them. But yeah, I don't know. So, of course, Boruto, he just smashes, thin air, and of course, it cracks. Like, a lot of white cracks happen. He's basically doing the, what's called, what Whitebeard did, and like, when he was trying to save Ace. Of course, he just did it, Boruto does it with one hand, and a bunch of rubble kind of just explodes away from him, and it's just a freaking area for him to fight against Momoshiki. Momoshiki says, "What the hell was that? Who are you? And what the hell are you at the same time?" Boruto says, "Not human." Momoshiki says, "Utsutsuki?" "No. Human, but not human at the same time. You're confusing. A demon." And Utsutsuki says, "What the fuck is a demon?" "Oh, you don't need to worry. Just have to fight me about it." And of course, Momoshiki says, "Whatever, bastard." Rushes at Boruto. Boruto then just dodges, puts his arm into black armor Hawking, moves it into, kind of moves his like fingers all like, looks like he's about to punch him or anything. Like kind of closing motion, but not closing motion at the same time. Looks like he's just about to scratch Momoshiki and all that. But really, that's not scratching. That's more him using explosion. The Bume Bume no Mi. The explosion, boom boom, no fruit. Devil fruit. And exploded Momoshiki out of the way. Exploded him back into the wall. Momoshiki's getting so damn annoyed. Right now, Boruto's saying, haha. What? Well, Boruto's just taunting him and all that. Boruto only knows about this taunting is because of Joker, Flamingo, because Flamingo does love taunting his enemies so easily. So Boruto has learned a lot of things from Flamingo half the time. And to taunt his enemies so they can mess up and fucked up, so yeah. Basically, Momoshiki is getting into this whole taunting and getting angry and angry, and Boruto is just capping on those, sloppy attacks. Boruto's right now easily beating the fuck out of Momoshiki. Exploded him, punching him with armament talking, kicking him with armament talking, using his like blue falcon form and to just fly up and then come down and explode him. Of course, yeah, he's using a lot of attacks. Naruto is shocked, and what the hell is that? Kurama says, "Interesting. It seems your son has attained a double fruit, but it looks like he attained 3 of them." Naruto says, "Explain. I don't know much about the whole double fruits." Not many of us know that much about the double fruits. Probably other animals, so many animals that are not the toads, slugs, or snakes knows a lot more about the devil fruits. But these devil fruits allow the user to either have a special power that doesn't need any chakra, and that's how your son is easily fighting against the Utsutsuki. The Utsutsuki cannot absorb these attacks. They are basically pure attacks, just without chakra. And your son is easily fucking him up. 6 way on a damn Sunday. So yeah. So, if he easily managed to kill the Otsutsuki by doing this, it shows that your son is stronger than you and you a weak bitch. Kurama said that to Naruto. Naruto says, are you serious? That also reminds me, it looks like he has armament hawking. Armament hawking is something I still don't know neither. Since we Bijus were not here that far in the beginning, we only know about this because we have talked to other summoning creatures, and some summoning creatures have talked about like these pirates and all that a long time ago, way further beyond of those when it was, how should I say, when Kaguya came to Earth, way before any of that. So truly, the devil fruit users are actually more ancient than any other person. And if your son does have these devil fruit powers, he can easily defeat Momoshiki. Well, the problem is, I don't know why he's helping us. Either the Otsutsuki had other Otsutsukis came to this world and piss off Boruto, and that's why he's trying to kill them all. Or something else. So Momoshiki realized that he's easily getting the fucking just beat the crap out of him. And when he tries to place the karma seal on Boruto, if he dies, he just tries it for a little bit to see if he can actually do it. Because he cannot absorb any of the attacks. And he can't just try to kill Boruto. And realize he can't actually put the karma seal. He cannot. He is just shocked that he cannot. Truly, if this kid is someone else and cannot be placed at karma seal, then he is dangerous. I must gotta kill him, or he will kill me. Boruto explodes once again, and of course Momoshiki gets launched into war. Says, damn it. Satoru has seen this. She was happy to see Boruto was actually helping them, but just shocked and amazed that Boruto was easily defeating the Otsutsuki, that the 7 Hokage had trouble. Everyone is shocked. This is where class rep said, Boruto. And this is where Hiramari says, Boruto, it's him. He left 4 years and hasn't came back. And he's now here. She's happy, but she's kind of mad, but she's happy. Hinata's happy, but she's also saddened that if Boruto is just doing this to just defeat the Otsutsuki, because the Otsutsuki must have pissed him off or something, then he will never come back to the village. The Otsutsuki says, I will kill you, brat! But before Boruto can actually send a last explosion, Boruto dodges. What happens to the Otsutsuki? The Otsutsuki gets stabbed with a knife made out of sand. The Otsutsuki said, what the hell is this? He's getting drier and drier. What the hell is this? And then this is where, of course, Crocodile says, you bastard, you left me with the others. You little shit. I'm gonna kill you, damn brat, Boruto. And Boruto says, we're the same age, I'm not a brat, you're the same as me, dumbass. Crocodile says, fuck. You sent a lot of sand at Boruto and the, Momoshiki. Momoshiki could not dodge. Boruto fucking jumped back and says, hey, you bastard, watch out with your damn sand. The Otsutsuki was already turned into sand and all that. Because, yeah, he was dry the fuck out. Sounds wrong, but yeah. Crocodile says, I would have loved to actually dry the fuck out of you and turn you to damn sand, you brat. Boruto says, first of all, we're the same age. You can't call me a brat, knowing that we both the same age, dumbass. And Momoshiki dad, of course, he cannot put a karma seal on a devil fruit user. And then there's, well, everyone kind of shocked that some other guy helped out. Crocodile said, whatever. Now, I should have mentioned that there's actually other people that were here and all that. They're in the forest kind of watching this whole unravel and all that. It's, well, Flamingo, Zakon, and the others, like, what's it called? Salana, who was there and all that. And also, like, So yeah, they are all there and just looking. The reason why they told the others, like these two low ranking and pirates and all that, to call what's it called, Boruto and what's it called, Crocodile. They mostly call Boruto because Boruto, they already know he's from this village. They can't step in because they'll alert other ninjas. Boruto's allowed to go in here because they already have his chakra and all that. So yeah, they just said, yeah, bring him here, blah, to fight the Utsuki and all that. Now, of course, with that happening, Boruto easily kills. Well, yeah, he easily tear and all that, and this is where the others also, Ace and also Yoko. I think that's what I call the ice style user. Got there, and of course, Boruto's a little tired and all that. Now, Naruto says Boruto. Boruto says, "Ah, oh, shit, I have to deal with this asshole again. What do you want, old ass man?" And of course, Naruto says, "Boruto, for your crime of becoming a rogue ninja, you will come back to the Leaf Village, even if you must be dragged by force." This is where Crocodile said, "Fuck all your fucking ninjas, dry them up and kill them." And Crocodile says, "Well, that was easy to kill them." Boruto just looks at Momoshiki and says, "Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah." So, of course, this is where Ace and, of course, Yoko and Flamingo and also Zakon, Sanana decided to stay back with some other people, came and actually started getting ready to get into a fight, just in case the Leaf Ninjas tried to take Naruto, or, I mean, not Naruto, Boruto away. With that happening, this is actually where I'm going to leave it off because I have to go do something. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato tea, potato, potato. Yeah, potato.